your gym, breathe your fuck, breathe your gym, pass your fuck. Give it attention which it needs. The international bus has come to pick up you and her. It's not that food get from your tin. Your body's looking too thin. You pass your book, pass your book, pass your book. Spread your book, spread your germ. Spread your germ, pass your book.
That was Energy by Happy Mondays off of their 1987 debut album, Squirrel and G-Man 24-Hour Party People Plastic Face Can't Smile Whiteout. I've never listened to this Happy Mondays album before, and I'm surprised I got that in one try. But I have listened to Happy Mondays before. I think some later stuff, possibly from the 90s. There's one album I listened to. That was pretty good, though. I enjoyed that. Kind of just really stripped down post-punk with like just a loudmouth kind of like singer, like British singer. I always like that kind of sound. Like he didn't have a great voice, but it worked great for shouting. I don't know if he can sing or not. I can't remember what the rest of Happy Mondays sounds like. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Smiths from 1987 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 68 of the Smiths tournament today, and that is match 3 in the quarterfinals. So we're halfway through the quarterfinals. We've got 2 more semifinalists to choose in the tournament. If you're new here and you're wondering what the Smiths tournament is, let me fill you in. We took every single song that the Smiths released and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Smiths released. Today we're going to be starting off with Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me, released in 1987 on Strange Ways Here We Come. Got a bit of a history with Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me on the channel. We first listened to it on the Eurythmics tournament because they had a cover of it actually. Last round it defeated The Queen Is Dead, and in round 3 it took down Death at One's Elbow. In round 1 it went up against Nowhere Fast and it got a bye through the first round. Its competition today also has too long of a name, and that is Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. Released in 1984 as a single, and later compiled onto a couple compilations, starting with Hatful of Hollow. Last round, Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now took down Sweet and Tender Hooligan, and in round 3 it went up against London. In round 2, it went up against Stretch Out and Wait, and it got a bye through the first round as well. So neither of these songs had to battle to make it into round 2. So we've only heard them twice each on the channel so far. I guess it's time to pit them against each other and see which one's better. Let's start with the ballad. Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me.
night I felt real arms around me. No hope, no harm, just another false alarm. So tell me how long before the last one, and tell me how long before the right one. This story is old, I know, but it goes on. This story is old, I know, but it goes on.
It's a fantastic ballad. I love the 2 minute piano intro with the coal miners in the background on strike. Very cool sound. Really love the guitars in there, the pianos, the strings, Morrissey's voice, everything, the bass, everything about that song was fantastic. It's a ballad, so it's not exactly what you expect out of the Smiths, but as I was listening to it, I realized it's kind of a part two almost of How Soon Is Now, because he's still 3 years later singing about how lonely he is and everything. There's even like in How Soon Is Now, he says, when you say it's going to happen now, what exactly do you mean? He says in this one, so tell me how long before the last one. So he's been through romances, but he wants the last romance. He wants the one that's going to be the forever romance, you know? Kind of a romantic song about his loneliness, I guess. Let's check out Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now.
Happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now in my life. Why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I entwined, pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job. miserable now. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I
All right. I think it's a pretty easy choice today. I've been having a really hard time the last few days choosing songs, but even though I love both of these songs probably equally well, I feel like there is a right decision here, and that is Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. That's kind of what I think of when I think of a Smiths song. Like it's exactly what I've come to know them for. Just a super happy, upbeat song that you could dance to, and the mopiest, saddest lyrics in the world. I love it. I love Morrissey's lyrics and voice on this one, in contrast to that funky ass bass line and guitar. It's so good. Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now is a great song. Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me is a song that's great. It's an awesome ballad, but it's a ballad. You can tell what its influences are. It's got influences. And surely Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now has its influences, but it comes across as something fully unique and influential itself. At least that's how I feel about it. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Smiths tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me tomorrow when we get down to some more of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament action, as well as handle our last match of the quarterfinals of the Smiths tournament. This one's almost over, and I'm going to be sad to see it go. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching.